Wills – decisions you need to make. Before you can write a will, you need to make some important decisions. You also need to talk to the key people you're going to name in the will to ensure they're happy to carry out these responsibilities. We provide clear guidance brochures on request for all key people in the will. We also have data capture forms to help you collate all the relevant information needed. The first decision you need to make is whether you would like to be buried or cremated. It is a good idea to consider how you would fund the funeral cost, as you can save a considerable amount of money by arranging a prepaid funeral plan. If you have dependent children, you need to decide who would look after them in the event of your demise. In the will, these people are known as guardians, and we recommend that you choose a first choice and a second choice. If your children are under 25, then it is important to consider a children's trust. Please see our Children's Trust video for more information. You also need to consider who would be the best people to manage and execute your will. An executor's responsibility is to administer the will and ensure that your instructions are carried out in accordance with your will. A trustee's responsibility is to manage any trust money within the will until the stated beneficiaries inherit absolutely. If you are a couple creating mirror wills, it is good practice to have each other as the sole executor and trustee, and a reserve from each side of the family to represent your individual interests. It is also recommended that your trustees are separate to the guardians to avoid any conflicts of interest and safeguard your children's inheritance. The next step is to consider if there are any specific legacies you would like to gift. A legacy can be a specific item or monetary sum, which is gifted before the estate is divided between your beneficiaries. If you are a couple creating mirror wills, you can choose whether the legacy is paid on first or second death. When writing your will, you need to consider your order of inheritance. This is generally your spouse, then your children, followed by their children. However, this is entirely your decision. As your wealth can fluctuate over time, it is good practice to split your estate into percentages. You should also consider having reserve beneficiaries in case your order of inheritance fails, such as an accident whilst all travelling together. People can contest wills if they believe they have been overlooked, so it is important to exclude anyone that may have a potential claim on your estate that you don't want to benefit. To validate your will, you need to sign your will in front of two witnesses who are not listed as beneficiaries of your will. We all know that we need to make a will but never seem to get round to it. Hopefully, this has provided you with some useful guidance so you can start planning your will and give you peace of mind to know that your loved ones will be well provided for. Advisor Will. Simple, fast and efficient.